Every other year since 1991, Christ's disciples have been returning to Poughkeepsie to retell the story of the Last Supper, an artistic rendition of Da Vinci's classic painting that also has a performance aspect.
It's one of the world's most famous paintings, and it comes alive tonight. Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper, on display at the Santa Maria del Grazie in Milan, takes center stage at the Reformed Church of Poughkeepsie, featuring 13 local actors. The production gets inside the heads of Christ's 12 disciples after he announces that one of them would betray him. The actors say the biennial performance forces them to relate to the disciples and what they may have been thinking about as they gathered for the Passover.
John to baptize him.
I do this mostly because it's a tradition in the church, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy playing the part of one of the most hated people in the world. Just basically trying to find out what's really in Judas's mind at the time. It's not all that hard to understand, and then once you understand what his motivation is, it's quite easy. It's not all that different than questions that people have asked themselves at one point or another. Jesus, why don't you just fix this?
But the dramatization based on Ernest Amirian's play is no small feat. The actors start rehearsing in January, and most of their soliloquies are more than 2 minutes of memorization. There's also the behind-the-scenes efforts like costumes and makeup.
That's why we only do it every other year. It would be very difficult to do every year. It's just a lot entailed. We do this to get together as a church, and also to show the community and our church people about the Living Last Supper, and not to ever let it be forgotten what Christ has done for us and what had happened that Last Supper.
The production is tonight at 7:30 at the Reformed Church at 70 Hooker Avenue. Communion will be served immediately after the performance. In Poughkeepsie, I'm Paula Mitchell for HVNN.com.